Okay, so imagine this, right? You pick up your phone, start chatting with someone, and little do you know someone else is listening in.
Oh, that's creepy.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not a friend who accidentally picked the other line. We're talking about something much bigger, like potential access to sensitive phone networks.
Oh, wow.
That's the unsettling reality we're diving into today, all thanks to a recent cyber attack that has experts worried.
Yeah.
We've got our hands on some excerpts from a report outlining this attack, and it centers on a hacking group that targeted major U.S. telecom companies.
Okay.
You know, the ones that keep our calls connected? AT&T, Verizon, Lumen Technologies?
Right, yeah.
So this deep dive is all about understanding just how vulnerable our digital lives are, and crucially, what you can do to stay safe.
I'm ready.
So who are these digital trespassers?
Yeah, where are they?
The report calls them Salt Typhoon,
So Typhoon, I like it.
a hacking group with ties to the Chinese government.
And that right there, state-backed, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
This wasn't some kids in a basement, you know.
Right.
This was a calculated move, likely with strategic objectives in mind.
And those objectives become even more unsettling when we consider what they were after.
Okay, what's
We're
up?
not just talking about stealing data, but gaining access to wiretap systems.
Wow.
Now, for those who don't speak tech, a wiretap system is what law enforcement use with court authorization, of course, to monitor phone calls for investigations.
It's like the digital equivalent of a listening device, but on a much grander scale.
Right.
Now imagine that capability in the wrong hands.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about snooping on individual conversations. It's potentially getting access to a goldmine of data communication networks, internet traffic, things that affect national security.
Yeah, it's scary stuff. It's the kind of thing you'd expect in a spy movie, not your everyday life, right?
Exactly.
And while those big picture implications are certainly alarming, this news begs the question, what can we do to protect ourselves?
Right. What can we do?
Thankfully, the report offers some actionable steps.
And they're simpler than you might think.
Okay.
First up, strong, unique passwords for every single account.
Yeah.
Think of it like locking the front door to your digital life.
Makes sense.
Next, two-factor authentication wherever possible.
Yeah.
That's like having a security guard check your ID before they let you in.
Right.
It might seem like a hassle,
Yeah.
but it drastically reduces your risk.
And beyond passwords, it's also about being vigilant. Imagine you get a weird text message asking for your bank details or a notification about an account login you don't recognize. Those are red flags.
For sure.
Report them, change your passwords, and notify your bank or service provider.
Absolutely.
This attack on major telecom companies, as unsettling as it is, serves as a stark wake-up call. It shines a light on the vulnerability of even the most seemingly secure systems in today's digital landscape.
And it underscores the importance of personal cybersecurity. This incident could be categorized as cyber warfare,
Oh.
a term we hear a lot these days. Essentially, it's the use of digital attacks to disrupt, spy on, or damage another nation's computer systems or networks. While governments play a role in defending against these large-scale threats, we as individuals are also on the front lines of this digital battleground.
Wow. It really makes you wonder, if this can happen to telecom giants, what does the future hold for privacy and security in our increasingly interconnected world?
That's a great question.
It's a question worth pondering, and more importantly, it's a call to action for all of us to be more proactive in safeguarding our digital lives.
Couldn't agree more.